on the right, the anti-Obama sentiment that is going to be ginned up via the election, the coming election, could very well scuttle trade pack authority, fast track authority. And so why do I say that Harry Reid's plan to just buy some time before fast track authority is even considered in the Senate, why do I think that's going to, one never knows, but why do I think this is going to help scuttle the deal? Well, I give you Exhibit A, which is former Governor Mike Huckabee. Huckabee came into the race. He's done two things. Well, he's done two things that have boxed in Republicans, particularly a guy like Ted Cruz and Rand Paul in the Senate. And that is come out against Social Security cuts, but like I predicted, I think at the beginning of this week, Huckabee has come out against fast track authority for President Obama. Now, has he come out against fast track authority to scuttle the TPP because he's worried about environmental protections not being there, or labor protections or consumer protections? Is he worried about investor-state relations where basically an arbitration board made up of corporate lawyers will decide whether or not a government can impose regulations on certain industries? No. No, of course not. It's because I think about it on a vertical basis. If we do another trade deal that drives American wages lower and that isn't monitored and isn't secured to be completely fair in how it's administered, that's not free trade. Free trade is about trade going both ways fairly, accurately. Fast track means nobody's paying attention. The last time we really fast tracked something was Obamacare. Now, Obamacare was debated for over a year, very vocally. But if he needs to rely on the boogeyman giving Obama more power, I am all for it. Here is Exhibit B. The voice of, yes, Donald Trump, ladies and gentlemen, who's going to tell you why there should be no fast track authority. This will be it, folks. From now until I die. The one time where I applaud anything Donald Trump has done.
An important message from Donald Trump and Americans for Limited Government.
While I'm a Republican, right now some in the Republican Party are working overtime to hand more power to President Obama. These same people are turning their backs on the American workers and businesses. It's unbelievable. I learned a long time ago, a bad deal is far worse than no deal at all. And the Obama Trans-Pacific Partnership and Fast Track are a bad deal. For American businesses, for workers, for taxpayers, it's a huge set of handouts for a few insiders that don't even care about our great America. Congress has to stand up and defeat this raw power grab. With the dismal Obama track record, why should a Republican Congress give him more power and gut the Constitution to do it? It's just crazy. Tell your congressman and senator, vote no on Fast Track.
Take action at ObamaTrade.com. ObamaTrade.com.
Now, I have been hoping for a while that we would see at least one Republican presidential candidate or would-be candidate take this position. We've seen now Huckabee. Now we have two in a matter of days. This is going to put pressure on the other ones. It's going to make it harder for those Republicans in the House to vote. So just put aside how much of a parody that ad sounded like and appreciate it that it's actually going to help stop something. And this has been the dynamic for a lot of the Obama administration, hasn't it? Rely on the kooks on the right to actually bring you to the place that you want to be. The reason why we haven't had Social Security cut is because the kooks on the right, they didn't want to make a deal with President Obama, even though from a policy standpoint, theoretically, they would have enjoyed it.